Well, county records show that condo values in downtown Portland and the Pearl District have plunged. But Coin 6 discovered Multnomah County is still raising property taxes in other ways.
So let's bring in our investigative reporter Elise Haas here now, looking into this tax maneuver.
Yeah, so property owners are questioning really how their condo values can drop while other parts of their tax bills are still going up. We found the answer lies in how the county is now valuing something else: parking and storage spaces. Ray Bodwell owns a condo in Portland's Benson Tower.
Property taxes in the condos are very high.
He usually pays about $1,000 a month in property taxes. When his condo's value fell more than 20% this year, he expected a break until the county raised his parking and storage real market values by 70%.
The reactions would range from, that's got to be a huge mistake, to, are they trying to pull a fast one here? So we started calling the tax office.
We found the same thing in Pearl District condos like the Cosmopolitan. Home values down, yet parking and storage values nearly doubled.
So is this a mistake or is this on the up and up?
No, it's not a mistake.
Multnomah County Assessor Mike Vaughn says the reason for the spike is simpler. The county hadn't updated those accounts in a decade. Their goal this year was to match current market values while keeping overall taxes about the same. Vaughn says parking and storage are part of the condo's total price, even if they're taxed separately. But condo owners are suspicious. They point out the hike comes just as property tax revenue from downtown businesses plummeted. A prime example is Big Pink. According to property records, taxes fell from $2.7 million to $860,000. We also found major Portland properties like Montgomery Park, Wells Fargo Center, Pac West Center, and Powell's Books have all lost significant value. Collectively, these 5 buildings represent more than $5 million in lost property tax revenue.
Do you understand, I guess, why you're getting the phone calls from the condominium owners? Because on their end, they feel it's a little suspicious or skeptical of it because they feel like the county's trying to find a way to, claw back some of the lost tax revenue.
I get it. I mean, I pay taxes just like you do. And when something doesn't feel right, values are going down. I just told you we saw account values drop due to sales sort of decreasing. And people know that. And so I can appreciate that.
Vaughn maintains that downtown condos have held their value better than office buildings. He admits the tax bills look confusing and says the county should have explained the changes sooner. Property tax attorney Steve Anderson says he's gotten the same calls from numerous condominium owners.
They've got tar and feathers are going on right now on the streets on this one issue. But the burden of proof is on us, not on them. They can just say that parking space worth $1 million, and you have to prove them wrong.
How are you going to try and prove them wrong?
I'm going to basically, common sense. The problem with parking spaces is that, let's face it, downtown Portland does not have a parking demand like it did before.
Anderson says parking garage owners he represents have reported 50% vacancy rates this year. We obtained PBOT records which show that average weekday parking occupancy has dropped across Portland's 5 city garages from about 90% before the pandemic to barely 40 to 50% today.
This is a parking spot right here, which, although it hasn't been improved, has had its taxes go up by 47%.
The county's explanation doesn't sit well with residents like Bodwell.
And here's the storage unit that has also seen a 47% increase in property tax.
He says he feels like he's being taxed through the back door. So you can dispute your tax bill through a formal appeal. The county says tax appeals are up more than 80% since 2018 and nearly 1,300 so far this year. Owners like Bodwell were considering it, but after our interviews with Bodwell and conversations with the county assessor, the county lowered his parking storage values, but they didn't do it for his neighbors. So that's also rubbing some people the wrong way.
I mean, I can see why they're suspicious that this could be a money grab because of the tax revenues down in the office buildings. 70 to 95% increase in parking and storage. And what is the normal increase that they see?
I mean, on a normal year to year, you're going to see values for properties go up, 5-10%. But in this specific case, there is 12 years went by and the value stayed the same for 12 years. And the assessor said that's not normal. They should have been updating this on an annual basis, but they didn't. So that's part of the reason for this confusion and some of that sticker shock that you're seeing. In the county's defense, they have 300,000 accounts and properties that they have to assess and only 38
assessor. So they really just rely on, statistical modeling to do the math for them. At the end of the day, these values are opinions, so that's why a lot of people appeal them.
Well, keep us updated on that, how they battle the county in trying to get these assessments down.
Yeah, the tax deadline's on the 17th to pay your bill, so of course we'll be staying on it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no one likes paying taxes, I'll tell you that.
Once again, very helpful reporting, Elise. Thank you so much.
Yeah,